All right, so welcome, Elaine, back to the Zoom room. So yeah, let's dive into our teaching for today, which is an email. Look at our quote, and then that'll take us into our lesson. We're just going to do a short half-an-hour session this time because you've got to go. So give me a moment to share my screen. Okay, and there we go, and then there we go. Okay. All right, so if you can read that headline quote for us.
The peace of God is first and foremost peace with God. It is the state of affairs in which God, instead of being against us, is for us. No account of God's peace, which does not start here, can do other than mislead.
Yeah, a guy called James Packer, English-born Canadian theologian, said that. It tells us that the peace of God only comes when we can accept that God is for us and not against us. Perhaps you're not sure exactly what he means by this, so we'll unpack the quote a bit. So if we start by giving a more descriptive name to God, so we try substituting pure formless awareness of perfect love for the word God, and see what that does to your understanding of the quote, bearing in mind that formless awareness means there is no awareness of any form, in other words, no bodies and any material things in the mind when it is in the state. So to help you understand the quote on a deeper level, I've made the substitution for you in the slide. So if you can read that translated version of his quote.
The peace of God is first and foremost peace with pure formless awareness of perfect love. It is the state of affairs in which pure formless awareness of perfect love, instead of being against us, is for us. No account of the peace of God, which does not start here, can do other than mislead.
So does that make the quote a bit more meaningful?
Yeah, it does.
State of affairs in which pure formless awareness of perfect love is for us. So this this awareness is our awareness. For us being, it's in our own awareness. It's not some outside force blessing us. It's our own deepest awareness that's blessing us moment by moment. So how can this deepest awareness, if it's your own awareness, how can this awareness or presence be against you? If it could, it would not be perfect love anymore, but the opposite of love, which Yeshua calls fear in A Course in Miracles. So if you fear God, which is your own pure formless awareness, that is also perfect or unconditional love, you're really fearing yourself, which is clearly insane because you're denying who you really are, believing in an illusion of another limited self that is not you instead. And now these two identities in your mind must fight for control and be in constant conflict with each other. A battle which constantly disturbs your inner peace. And that is the source of all conflict. The conflict between two separate selves, two different selves, both seemingly within your own mind, both seemingly you. So the fear of God is really just your ego's fear of your higher self that undoes the ego. And yet, how easy it is to restore your peace of mind if you simply remember that you are the pure formless awareness of perfect. In other words, unconditional. Perfect means unconditional, no conditions. You are that awareness, pure formless awareness of unconditional love. And that's what he means when he says you must experience peace with God. When you're in a state of pure formless awareness or loving presence, you must experience a peaceful state of mind. So love and peace go hand in hand. Put another way, peace is the natural condition and result of knowing who you really are. It cannot be experienced unless you do identify with who you are. And if you put that into an equation, accepting perfect love / pure formless awareness, or pure formless awareness of perfect love, is peace. And denying it is conflict. Simple. It's as simple as that. If you accept it, you will experience inner peace. If you deny it, then you will experience conflict, because you're denying your own true self and your own nature. And then you have an inner conflict between these two seeming entities within you that disagree. And how can you find peace when you're at war with yourself? And then all external conflict is a mirror of that inner conflict. So it seems like conflict plays out in our lives on the external levels with other people and various circumstances and so on. But actually, it's our own inner conflict that is just being mirrored there. It's been projected out, and now we see in the turmoil of the world our own inner turmoil reflected. It's the mirror, which is helpful if you understand, what it's showing you, because then you can come to the awareness that you must make a choice between these entities, these identities, and these thought systems within, in order to have peace and correct this conflict in your life. You must make a choice for peace and against the thought system of war, conflict. So therefore, the identity of self you accept or deny through your thoughts and emotions in every situation will determine whether you experience peace or not. So it's impossible to overestimate the importance of identifying with your true self. By choosing to experience unconditional love, it will bring pure formless awareness, or grace, as Yeshua calls it in the Course, into every situation you experience. And this is what he means by saying, well, it is for you. The peace of God is for you. This awareness will work for you in every situation, but you must make a conscious choice for that awareness in every situation, which is where the mind training comes in. So there's a bonus discussion, if you have some time, you probably don't, to listen about the name of God, our true identity, and how it can help us. And that leads us nicely into our lesson, which is all about peace. So let's just record this. Okay, so let's have a look at lesson 205. I'm not a body. I'm going to read that. Read the lesson briefly. Elaine, you're muted. Are you able to read?
Sorry, Jono, I've just gotten a call here that I've got to take. I'll just be a moment.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not a body. I'm free. I'm still as God created me. I'm not a body. I'm free, for I'm still as perfect love. What extends me is the translated version, which is kind of the wrapping for the sandwich. The filler is the main idea. I want the peace of God. Oh, I have the peace of perfect love. So instead of wanting, which indicates a state of somehow lacking it, say, I have the peace of perfect love. It is mine. I have it. Peace of God is my one goal. Everything I want, and my one goal, aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function in my life. While I seem to live where I am not at home. And so it's a total commitment, saying, commit fully to this peace. This is your purpose, your function, and your life. And if you're out of peace, your peace is disturbed, then you're not fulfilling your function. It's as simple as that. So then a correction is needed, which is the miracle. You correct your mind, you let it go, and you restore your mind to peace. And so it's a choice, it's a decision that we all must make. I'm not a body, I'm free. And within this context, I'm not a body, I'm free, for I'm still as God or perfect love extends me. Makes complete sense. God created me, you change that to perfect love extends me, because there's no past tense. It's a present extension. Okay, back, Elaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I am not a body.
Do you want to just read through those quickly?
Yeah. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. And I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as perfect love extends me.
Mm.
And the next one.
Yep.
I want the peace of God. I have peace of perfect love.
Yeah, and that's a subtle distinction, but it's an important one. The reason why we translate it as have rather than want is because you're claiming it then. This lesson, I want the peace of God, would indicate in your mind, you're really saying I don't have it if I want it.
That's true.
So a more powerful statement is to say, now I have the peace of perfect love. And if I don't have it, then by stating the case that I do, I have the peace of perfect love, I'm allowing that experience to come into my awareness, aren't I? That's the power of affirmations. As you believe, so it is. When you state it in words, you make that intention manifest right now. So the most powerful way of manifesting anything is saying, well, I have it right now. I have the peace of perfect love right now.
That's much more powerful, yeah.
Yeah, it is. And if I don't have it, if I keep saying I have it, then I'm likely to bring that experience into being. So this is the correct way of praying. Prayer is really affirmation. It's saying it is, right? I have it. Not I want it. Oh, please God, bring me peace. No, I have it already. And if I'm in a state where I don't quite feel like I have it, I keep saying that I have it until that experience comes, because I call it in by claiming it, you see. And so it's, as I said, it's a subtle distinction, but it's actually huge, because the one is about craving and desire, and the other one says, but I have it already. And I'm just claiming it. So I'm allowing this experience in. I'm not resisting it anymore. By saying I have it, it becomes mine. Because as I believe, so it is. That's the law of perception. And that's the difference between true prayer and a false form of prayer. I want it, I need it, I crave it. That's not true prayer. True prayer says, I have it already. So I give thanks for it. The true prayer is the prayer of thanksgiving rather than of wanting. Not give me this because I'm lacking. No, thank you because I already have it. The true prayer is the prayer of gratitude, because it it allows it to be there. If you say that it's there, you remove the blocks to its awareness, and so then it is there. And of course, it's much more in alignment with the truth because it's already there. The peace of perfect love is always there. You just have denied it. So you don't have to seek it. It's just a letting go of the blocks, the thinking that you don't have it, to allow it then to reveal itself. So it's a subtle choice of words. I want the peace of God as I have the peace of perfect love. But the wanting and having is a massive distinction between these thought systems, and makes a huge difference if you apply that consistently. Because I have abundance already, or I want abundance, is the difference between scarcity and lack, and chasing something and going, but I already have it, so why do I need to worry? It's already there, and then I allow it to come in. Okay, so and if you read the original and the alternative, just short commentary.
Yeah, the peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life, while I abide where I am not at home. Alternatively, the peace of perfect love is everything I want. The peace of perfect love is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life, while I seem to live where I am not at home. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Oh, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as perfect love extends me.
Mm-hmm. So thoughts on that? Quite a powerful little statement, that actually. These
It is.
Short lines.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I want. Again, there's the wanting, which
I have.
Peace of
That
perfect love
sounds
is
more
everything
powerful.
I have. Peace of perfect love is my one, but then he talks about my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life. It's tricky to rewrite the whole thing. It's my but we'll just leave it. It's everything I have. Peace of perfect love is my one goal. So it's this paradox of it's a goal, but I already have it. And if I'm out of alignment with it, then I correct and I bring myself back into alignment, so I have it again. This is the teaching. The letting go methodology is, okay, well, you have it already. It's your true nature, but we go out of it sometimes because the ego comes in and you lose the peace, and then your job is to bring yourself back as quickly as possible to that state of peace, which you already have. And then by doing that, you're restoring your knowledge that you have it. You're no longer desiring it and seeking it. You have it once you've done the correction. And so the correction brings you back to what you already have. You just didn't know it. So it's very, very simple, isn't it? But this is what we have to do. A continuous vigilance of our mental and emotional state. If you notice that you are out of peace, your mind is turbulated, that is the canary in the gold mine saying, well, hang on, there's danger, there's a problem here. It's the early warning signal. Okay, we'll correct it then. So take some time, even if it's a couple of minutes, you do a breath break, you practice the lesson, you bring yourself back to center. And that's all we need to do. Just keep, if we don't have it, we've gone out of it, bring ourselves back to a state where we do have it. So the intention when you don't have it is, okay, well, I choose peace. So there's a movement from my current state of non-peace to peace, because I have a goal of peace. That's what he's saying. As you keep the goal in mind to keep yourself on track. A bit like, you're flying to a destination. Apparently the plane goes off course quite a lot. A little crosswinds or something buffeted. So it might go a little degree or two off course, and then it gets corrected. And so it keeps correcting, but doesn't go far off course because it's instantly corrected. The navigation system goes, oh, okay, gone slightly off course. Do a 1 degree correction the other way, and then you're fine. So in the same way, our job is to just keep very aware and keep correcting. So that when we go out of alignment and we notice it, we bring ourselves back. We don't go very far out of alignment ever. That's the key. With a teaching like this, it's quite a rigorous mind training system. You can't ever go too lost if you carry on practicing these lessons, can you? Because the lesson will bring you back to sanity, which is why I'm saying keep practicing, because you will go out of alignment from time to time in the day, and you come back, bring it back using the lesson. That's the methodology, which is why the ongoing hourly practicing is important, because you keep correcting, bringing yourself back. So you don't give yourself very much time at all to spend in the ego's state, in the ego's world, because you keep denying that and bringing yourself back to the state of peace.
That's good.
Yeah. So short, sweet lesson. It's now 2:00. Do you want to do a meditation, or is your sister up?
Yeah, wait, but she's just rang me there, so she's going to be 10 minutes late. So yeah, I'll do a short meditation. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, yeah. 10 minutes, 10-minute med on this, because it's a short lesson. All right, so let's
just mute.
okay, so just make yourself comfortable. Sitting with your feet shoulder width apart in your favorite meditation posture. Cup your hands in your lap, close your eyes. And start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So you're breathing in, you notice how the stomach rises and the chest rises. Subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Clench the sphincter muscle, you lock the energy in. Draw the energy up your spine, into your heart center. Bring one hand on your heart to connect with your heart space. Drawing the energy up into the crown of your head. Just pausing at the top of the inhale, so it's a maximal inhale breath. So just scan your mind, noticing any thoughts, emotions, related body sensations going on, particularly anything that feels negative, limiting, contracted, constricting in any way, shape or form. And just scan your mind and bring the truth to these mad ideas. Anything that's disturbing your peace. Remind yourself that I'm not a body. I am free. Or I'm still as perfect love extends me. I'm still as perfect love extends me. And so I have the peace of perfect love. I am as perfect love extends me. It's logical that I would have its benefits, one of which is peace. So I have this deep peace. Breathe it in. Imagine you breathing this peace into every pore, your body, every cell, every muscle. It's infusing your physical body. Every cell is in the peace of God, in the peace of perfect love. And feel that peace infusing you. Peace of God is everything I have. Peace of perfect love is my one goal, the aim of all my living here. And I seek my purpose and my function in my life while I seem to live where I'm not at home. In a world that seemingly can disturb my peace. How insane that the peace of perfect love could be ever disturbed. So this idea is the antidote to the disturbance of your peace. It's the peace that you claim right now. I have the peace of perfect love right now. Because I'm not a body, I'm free. I'm still as perfect love extends me right now. And so feel that extension. And in this extension, in this perfect peace and love that you really are, there is no room for any of these crazy ideas and thoughts, which may already have been gone, but just to help them on their way, I'm going to exhale and just blow them out. Just blow them away with the breeze of your breath, the nothingness that they really are. And they're going, gone. From the lower stomach into the spine. Expel the last remaining air out. And you rest. You rest in perfect love. Peace of perfect love. And so just for a few minutes, just rest in this deep state of peace. There's nothing else to do, there's nowhere else to go, nothing else to think about. You just breathe. Relax and be still. In the peace of perfect love. There's nothing you want, there's nothing you need. You have this peace already. You claim it now, and you just sink in to this experience of deep peace. For a few minutes of deep silence. Any thoughts come in, seemingly disturb this deep peace. Just observe them. They're like clouds just drifting by, blowing through your mind, but they can't really disturb the blue sky. No effect on the blue sky and on the eternal sun that's shining through that sky, which is your source of this pure awareness. So just blow them away, let them go, remind yourself that I have the peace of perfect love right now. Because I'm not a body, I am free. I'm still as perfect love extends me, and sink into that knowledge, because it is knowledge, the knowledge of your true nature, the knowledge of divine. I'm still as perfect love extends me. And rest in this peace for a couple of minutes of deep, peaceful silence. Just coming back now from this deep state of peace. It's an awareness of the body and the breath, senses and the world. And on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. So 1, just breathing in. Noticing how the stomach rises and the chest rises and the subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Then you pause at the top of the inhale and you smile. And your mind, again, notice anything that's disturbing your peace at all, any thoughts, any emotion, body-related sensation. And breathe in and just blow it out, let it all go. The breeze of your breath to the nothingness that it really is. It's going, gone. The stomach into the spine. Count to 2, notice the weight of your body pressing down into the chair, your feet touching the ground. Noticing what you're feeling and touching. There's a subtle taste in your mouth, smell in your nose, notice that, notice what you're hearing. Surrounding environment, just noticing all these things from this very still, calm and surrendered state. State of mind without illusions. In the mind in which only the peace is. Only peace is there. So just anchor the state of peace in. If you need to, you can top yourself up with this lesson, reminding yourself that I have the peace, perfect love. If you find your peace disturbed, some challenges coming up, just revert to that. If you can take a few minutes, listen to the breath break I sent you, and listen to the longer meditation that I posted to the Telegram group, also accessible on your email this evening. And that should keep you in the peace of perfect love sustainably for the rest of the day, which is my wish for you. So it is. I count to 3, open your eyes. So just look around, take a minute just to ground yourself back into this so-called reality, looking at any object. Notice that there's a peaceful awareness underlying perception of it. You can close your eyes. Notice the peace that's there when you close your eyes. Open your eyes, notice the peace that's there. Do that for a few objects, just randomly selected. Make no attempt to select or avoid anything. And notice that this peace of perfect love is always there. And there is really nothing else. God is with you. This peace is with you wherever you go, because it's your own true awareness. That's the lesson. So that brings us to the end of the lesson and of this very short session. So thank you, Elaine.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Hopefully that sets you up for a peaceful, flowing afternoon with your sister. Good luck. And
thank you.
Just stay with the lesson. If you need to do
I
any
will definitely will do
yourself
that.
I have the peace of perfect love, and I'm not a body. I'm free.
I shall keep affirming
in the
that
face of
without
the
doubt.
materialism that you face. I'm not a body. I'm free.
Right.
I'm still as perfect love extends me.
I will keep trying. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So see you tomorrow, probably tomorrow evening, maybe.
I'll have to message you because, like I say, obviously she's come. I haven't seen her for a long time, so I'll have to go with the flow. So I shall.
Well, I'll schedule one tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see if you can join in the afternoon or the evening. Just try and yeah. I think I'll do
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Namaste.
Okay.
Bye.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye for now. All right. So that's a wrap for today. Thank you. Not for today. For the moment, we'll have another session at 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. SA time, to look at the text reading, which section 2 of chapter 25 we're on to, called The Savior from the Dark. So join us then if you can. If you'd like to join us in one of these live sessions, just check the link below. There's a link to subscribe and to join a masterclass that I run. So follow that and join us when you can. All right. So hope to see you in the inside soon, and namaste. Bye for now. Peace.